Hi friends, this book is called Animal Homes. And it's a nonfiction book, which means it's about real things, about animals and where they live, right? Their homes. And we're gonna not go over sight words or sounds too much this time. We're gonna mostly talk about some of the things we're seeing in the story. They're called text features, okay? A text feature you mostly see a lot of in nonfiction books because they're trying to really teach you something specific about like the world around you. And so I'm going to write that down for you, the word text feature. Text is the words in the story, and then feature is like a detail or a picture. It's funny because like films are called feature films. It's kind of something they're trying to highlight. They're trying to bring your attention to in the story. And so a text feature is something special you might see in a book that's nonfiction that you don't usually see in a story type of book, a fictional story. So keep on the lookout for any text features you see. It's kind of like how the information's organized on the page. Okay? We're going to pay special attention to what this book is about and what each page includes about the animal and their home, okay? And then at the end, we're going to do what's called comprehension questions. That means, do you understand what happened in the story? Did you learn the information? Okay, and we're going to answer some of those questions, okay? All right, so I'm going to write that down for you too, friends. Okay, so paying attention to the way it's organized and then what each page is about will help you with your comprehension. Oh, this is a big word. I don't think I can fit it. Oh, man. Oh, no. I didn't do it. I'm going to try again. All right, a little bit smaller this time. Comprehension. Wow, that's a big word. Oh, excuse me. Okay, comprehension. Oh, now it kind of bounces up at us. It's fun. All right. So this book is called, after I stop sneezing, you read it for me, Animal Homes. Thanks, friends. And it is an ebook. Ooh, okay, our first text feature, friends. Does anybody know what this is called? It gives you a clue, this word right here. Contents. So this is, sometimes you see some lines like a box or a rectangle. Sometimes there's even lines that go across this way or this way, making it look more like a graph. It's called a table of contents. So we just came across a table of contents. Do you guys remember what contents means? Contents is what's inside something. So if I had a cup and I put lots of rocks in it, the contents of my cup are the rocks. So it's what's inside of something, the contents. And so inside this book, we have chapters telling us about the content inside the story. Okay, so we have caves, ground, trees, nests, and water. How does that relate back to the title of the story, friends? Remember, the title of the story is Animal Homes. So what do you think all of these are? And over here, these are what? If I want to find trees, I need to go to, page 6. So these are the page numbers. So I could even skip and I could look at the bottom. That's 3. That's 5. I need to get to 6 if I want to learn about trees. There it is, 6. And look, here's the tree page. Okay. All right, let's go back. Animal Homes. We're going to read the whole thing from the end. Okay. All right, on this page, you guys can see it? Yeah. Okay. What's the title of this page? You can see it's kind of put to the side. I'm going to write that as another text feature, right? When we're reading a story, does every page have its own title? Not really, huh? But the title of this one is Caves. Yeah. All right, let's read about caves. I'm going to let you read on your own first, okay? That's a D, not a B. Okay. Remember, D is doorknob before the door. And for B, it goes the bat before the ball. That's something good to remember, okay? Now, we didn't do a picture walk first. Did you guys notice that? Were some of the words a little more challenging? Maybe you had to check the picture to make sure you were right when you were sounding it out. Okay, and that's okay. So remember, when we get to a new page, take a second, look at the picture first, and then read the words. Okay? I'm going to read it with you this time. Caves. Some animals live in caves. Bears like to live in caves. Some bats live in caves. They like the dark. I wonder why they like the dark. And I wonder why bears like to live in caves. Does it have to do with how dark it is? Or is it for some other reason? So when you read a book, especially nonfiction, you want to learn from it, but you also want it to activate your questioning. You should always be questioning, okay? Letting it lead you to other things that you want to learn about the same topic. Because it doesn't give us all the information in here. It makes me actually kind of wonder, like, what's next? Why didn't they give us more information? I want to know more. So maybe you can go find another book that teaches you about bats, or you can look online and learn about bears and find out, do all of them live in caves? Why do they live in caves? Okay, if you're not sure of the answers, right? We always research. All right, let's go to the next page. Let's read the title. Ooh, we see an ow sound right here. OU is an ow sound. Ground. Ground. So these animals must live on the ground, because on the last page, the animals lived in the caves. So see how we can learn from the title and the way the book is organized? It can teach us already. We can kind of understand what's happening before we even read all the words. Okay. Take a second, look at the pictures, and then and then I'll let you read the words, okay? All right, go ahead. Okay, ready? Let's read it together. Some animals live in the ground. Ooh, in the ground. So not on the ground, in the ground. That makes me think under, like maybe on top, but also underneath it, like right in it. That makes me think a little bit of both. Chipmunks and rabbits live in holes in the ground. They like holes under logs. They like holes under rocks too. It looks like he just popped out of a hole that goes underneath that rock. So think about, again, question, why, right? Why do the chipmunks like the holes under the rocks? And why is this bunny, why does he like to go down under the ground? And maybe use secret spots under logs. So think about that. Come up with some ideas. All right, so far, each page, right, this one taught us about a place. It taught us about an animal that lives there, right? Both of them taught us about two animals so far, bears and bats, and chipmunks and rabbits. And then we also learned some of what they like about it, right? The bats, what did they like? Yeah, to be in the dark. And these guys liked the holes in the ground. Okay, so in the next pages, I want you to think about that. Where, right? What's the place? Who are the animals? And what do they like about it? That's how the book is organized. All right, so you can kind of tell that's a way of patterning. Remember the books you used to read were like, I see clowns, I see rabbits, I see chipmunks. And it had this pattern that you could hold on to. Well, other books that are more difficult for you now, like these, sometimes they have patterns too, but they're more about the way the book is organized. So pay attention and still go slow. Don't rush through your books now that you can read the words more easily. Take it slow and now start to use your brain to understand what's really happening and use your questioning mind to comprehend bigger things because you're ready for that. Okay. All right, on this book, or on this page, sorry, what are we learning about? What's the place? Yeah, trees. Good. All right, now, trees is the home. Now, when you read, think about what are the animals we're learning about on this page. Okay. And then, do they tell us what they like about it? All right. All right. What were the animals? What's this one? Is that the owl or the lemur? Yeah, that's a lemur. It's called a ring-tailed lemur because it has rings of stripes, but that's ring because it goes all the way around its tail. So that's called a ring-tailed lemur. And then this one is the owl. Yeah. Did it tell us what they like about it? What they like about the trees? No, it didn't tell us this time. So maybe you should think about that. Why did they like it? Now, lemurs are a lot like monkeys. They're kind of like, I think of them as like raccoons and monkeys put together. So monkeys often use their tails, right, on trees to hold them up and to swing them from place to place. And lemurs have that ability too. So I think that's why they like trees. Why do you think owls like trees? Think about that as a home, and then think about what they like to eat and how they take care of their babies. Why do you think they'd like trees? If you need more time, pause the video and you can talk to someone about it too. Or you can just tell me and talk to the screen, okay? All right, what's the next one? Ooh, nests. A nest. Okay, that's our next place. So again, what's the place? Who are the animals? And how do they use it, or why do they like it, right? Why do they live there? Those are the three things we're looking for. Okay. Go ahead and read on your own. Yeah. Okay. So we only learned about one bird or one animal, but they didn't give us a specific type of that animal, right? It's a big group. We learned about birds. Birds make nests. There's some other animals that make nests too, not just birds, but that's what almost all birds make nests. It's something they have in common. And so that's the place, right? It's the nest. And then the animal is birds. So lots of different birds. They don't have to name just two. And then why do they use nests? What do they like about nests? Let's read it and find out. A nest is a good home for some animals. Birds make nests and lay eggs in the nest. All right, one more place. Where is this animal home? Yeah, it's in the water. Wow, that's a big area, huh? Okay. Go ahead and read about water on your own. I heard lots of different places. They just all have water in common. What were the different places that animals live in water? Yeah. All right, we're going to find them when we read it back, okay? Water is a good home for some animals. Some turtles live in ponds or lakes. Whales live in the ocean. So we have ocean is a specific water home. Lake is a specific water home, and ponds, right? Those are all different types of water homes. Think about why a whale lives in the ocean water home and the turtle might live in a pond or a lake. And those are our two animals, right? We had animal examples again on this page. Oh, okay, some cool words. These are the 5 animal home places we learned about. What's this one? Cave, nest, ground, water, and tree. Awesome. All right, I'm going to ask you some questions. I want you to think about it. okay? I'm not going to show you the pictures yet because I want you to think and remember what the story had, okay? Your first question is, what were the 5 types of homes? So we just saw those, okay? What were the 5 types of homes? Okay, shout them out to me. Tell me what they were. Yeah, you probably remember the last one the best. It was the oceans, lakes, and ponds, right? They all had that they were in water. So a lot of animals live in water, right? Good. What's another place? You can see these guys are in it, huh? Live in the ground. All right, what was another place they live in? Yeah, the birds lived in nests, right? Yeah. All right, we had 2 other animals. They lived in trees. Do you remember the last one? It was the first one. I got those mixed up, didn't I? These ones were the ground. These ones were the trees, the nest, the water. Do you remember? Do you remember? I hope you got it. It's the bats and the bears. They lived in the cave. Doesn't matter what order you remember them in, friends. And it's okay if you only got 4 out of 5 or 3 out of 5. But your goal is to get really good at understanding what you're reading. And so take it slow and make sure that you're really understanding what you're reading, and then you can get most of them, okay? Great job. So those were all the different places. And then now, our next question is, why do birds make nests? Why do birds need a nest? They like to fly around, right? They've got the tails coming off, their feet in the air. Why do they need a nest to live in? I remember owls lived in trees. I wonder if they have nests too, because they're birds. Maybe they make their nest in the tree. Maybe they have a different kind of nest. But why do most birds need nests? Do they need them when they're flying around? They need them at a specific time. Yeah, what do they put in them? Yeah, they put their eggs in them, and then they take care of their young when they come out of the eggs and they crack open, and they're like, oh, I'm too little, I can't fly with you yet and find food. I need you to bring me worms. Yummy big worms to eat, please. Thank you. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so yes, think about why they need nests. Why? Okay, and that'll help you understand the story even more when you question. Okay. Our last question I have for you, which I kind of hinted at in the story, okay, is we learned about the turtle, right? Turtle, okay. And then we learned about another animal too that lives in the water. These are my quick sketches, so please. Oh, it looks more like a shark, doesn't it? But that's okay. Orcas have those too, huh? La la la. Eyeball. Oh, that is like orca spots. Maybe he won't work. Oh, and let's add a little blowhole. Blowhole. Now we know it's a whale. All right, so we had our turtle and our whale. That looks like a dog face. And we want to know why. There's his teeth. Why can't a whale live in a pond or a lake? It said that whales live in the ocean, right? And turtles live in either a pond or a lake. Why can't a whale live in a pond or a lake? Right? What's wrong with a pond and a lake? There's probably 2 big reasons. Yeah, whales are what? They're huge. Would he fit in a little pond with a turtle? No, they're humongous. They're so much bigger than us. So he needs lots of room to explore. So, and to find his food, right? So lots of, oh my gosh, yes, he needs the ocean because he's so big. He needs a bigger place to live. And then there's another reason you guys might know from our Bay unit. Something about the water. What type of water is a pond in a lake? Yeah, that has fresh water. What does ocean water have? What does ocean water have? Ocean water is salty. Yeah. So killer whales or orcas are used to salty water. And that's why whales need to live in the ocean and not a pond or a lake. So it's good to think about the details of the story too, and how you can make this story even more better with more of those interesting details that you could teach other people. So I hope you enjoyed learning about some text features that you might see in nonfiction stories, such as a table of contents and titles. And you hope you learned something about animal homes. Thanks for reading with me today, friends.